So don't you tell me I am selfish just because I look out for myself. I've been happy, working hard, so I won't have to cry when I'm older. I could have done this or that. I remember when I used to. Don't do it cause it doesn't work. I'd rather tell you, shoot your shots. I did it, so I know you got this. We're all living for manifest. You'll get your dreams, just do your best. So don't you tell me I am helpless just because I'm searching for myself. I've been happy, working hard, just so I can say I told you so. I told you so. I don't need your approval to be myself. I got that on myself. Gracefully, gotta keep it cozy. I'ma take it slowly, one step at a time till my time is up. Why you stay mad at me? We gon' make mistakes, we gon' disagree. Are you so proud of me? If you just wait and see, you gon' rise. So don't you tell me I am selfish just because I look out for myself. I've been happy, working hard, so I won't have to cry when I'm older. I could have done this or that. I remember when I used to. Don't do it cause it doesn't work. I'd rather tell you, shoot your shots. I did it, so I know you got this. We're all living for manifest. You'll get your dreams, just do your best. So don't you tell me I am helpless just because I'm searching for myself. I've been happy, working hard, just so I can say I told you so. I told you so.
Told you so. I told you so. Just because I look out for myself. That's right. I'm Teddy, and you are listening to Night Talk. So go ahead, grab a glass of wine or whatever you are having tonight and join me because Danny Robertson, this is what fraud looks like. At Unwind with Teddy, analyze this. Please hit the like on your way in. Fair use commentary. Can you hear? Okay. I told you so. Now, I don't care what Danielle has posted to her YouTube channel. I told you so. I mean, there are just so many receipts out here that point that Whitney Jameson is her. All right. So we're going to go back And I'm going to show you that receipt, that email that YouTube sent to me. As a matter of fact, YouTube has sent multiple emails around that takedown of my channel. Nobody else commits this fraud against my channels like this except Danielle Robertson. There's just a history and a pattern. Okay. So, what she's trying to sell to her listeners, they're zombies anyway, so it really doesn't matter. They're going to believe everything that she says without receipts, without logic. No, there's no logic to her explanation. And last night, Whitney Jameson came into this chat and porn bombed our channel. That is Danielle Robertson. That's her history. That's her pattern. That's what it is. So she's mad because she has been exposed. And that's what she doesn't want to appear like in front of her revengers. But she's been exposed for the huge troll that she is. And by the way, that post, and when I talked about the troll who has been the big troll, been trolling me, okay, I know that's redundant. I said I knew her identity. If you weren't listening, Danielle, I can't help that. I did not say that the Keisha Comes First channel is yours. I never said that. So that's the first lie that you told the Revengers. I didn't say that. So you're going to twist the narrative. You're going to say and spin things so that they hear exactly what you want them to hear. Because they're not coming over here to listen to me. So they're drinking all the red robot Kool-Aid. So, I know the facts. And the fact of the matter is, you don't want the truth to be known. You don't want it to be heard. So we've been talking about that lawsuit. I've been pointing those things out. So you mean to tell me, no, let's just go with the receipt. All right. Let's just get back to it. And shout out to my moderators. Hang on for a second. So let's just throw this up real quick, pull up the receipt. Yes. So, Danielle Robertson, this is what fraud looks like. You received this email to provide information and updates around your YouTube channel or account, YouTube, from Whitney 1992. That's LJ at Gmail. All right, let's blow it up so you can see it. Want to make sure you can see it. Okay. 1992. Could that be someone's birth date? I don't know. But that's not what's important here. And it reads like this, Whitney. The infringed content. This is what she explained to YouTube about this thumbnail, right? So the only person who has been trying to get this thumbnail down is Danielle Robertson. So listen to her explanation. And if you've heard from me before with these strikes and the way she writes, this is her. All right? It is. So now, Danielle Robertson, This is what fraud looks like. So she writes to YouTube. The infringed content is a custom thumbnail titled My Custom Thumbnail that I created and authored on January 21st, 2024. The thumbnail is a visual artwork that depicts a robot alongside a black woman with an afro in a unique and stylized design. Who has been talking about afros? Who has been coming after my avatar? I went through this exercise the other day. If you are just now joining me, I talked about this is part of emails that went back and forth between YouTube and this Whitney L.J. individual whose YouTube channel I showed last night. Yeah. This original thumbnail, Danielle says, was created for my YouTube video. And it is a key element of my branding and visual identity. If I took time to pull out other receipts and place them before you, Danielle Robertson has talked about her branding to me. Mhm. She has talked about her visual identity in posts that she has made. She has said that I'm hurting or defaming her brand. But what she's doing here, this entire first paragraph is all lies. There was no infringed content. She created no custom thumbnail, my custom thumbnail. She didn't author anything on January 21st, 2024. And the thumbnail is not her visual artwork. She says this is what she created. It depicts a robot alongside a black woman with an afro in a unique and stylized design that you had nothing to do with. She goes on to say, this original thumbnail was created for my YouTube video, and it is a key element of my branding and visual identity. Have you ever seen Danielle Robertson use this thumbnail anywhere? No, you haven't. And by the way, it's not copyrighted material by her. It's all fraud. Danielle, this is what fraud looks like. This is what you are, fraudulent. The infringing channel has copied this exact thumbnail in its entirety. So let's just pause what she's saying here to YouTube. Said, I just literally lifted this thumbnail and put it up. Just fraud. A lie. This has the hallmarks of Danny Robertson written all over it. A hit dog holler. Let's go on. The infringing channel has copied this exact thumbnail in its entirety, removed my name from the image, and replaced it with their own. This unwind with Teddy, you see. That's what she's saying. No other modifications or transformations were made to the artwork. So she has created so many strikes for so many people over such a long period of time of just striking, that she knows how to word and reword and write these responses to YouTube. So it will appear that she is the owner of this work. She knows to write that because it's fraud, because she wants to win. No other modifications or transformations were made to the artwork. This act of removing my name, a lie, and placing theirs constitutes plagiarism, not fair use, because the work is being presented as their own without any transformative changes or added commentary. Hang on, guys. I meant to play just music in the background softly. Yeah. All lies. Danielle Robertson, this is what fraud looks like. This is what she created under the guise of this Whitney LJ. One of her troll accounts, one of her pages that she has on standby that she can easily change the channel name, change the handle, and come and go whenever she chooses to make a strike. Now, one of the things I have not looked up, all of the strikes, I can go through and let's see if I can connect this page to others that she has put up with URLs that YouTube has sent me. I just hadn't bothered, looking so deeply at them because I know it's her. Yeah. She has bragged about taking my channels down. She posted before this went up, before she took my channel down, that she was going to strike me out. She posted it. I have the post. Why I'm trying to convince people, she's going to be, she's going to say that to her revengers, okay? Then she goes on and says to YouTube, turn it down. Furthermore, the infringing channel is likely monetizing their content. She is so obsessed with what people are making on their channels. She is. She constantly talks about monetizing clicks and views and coins. She's focused on it. She didn't create it. She just knows to put that in there. Then she says, which makes this use commercial in nature. Using my, in case you can't see it over there, okay? Original work for profit without permission undermines the market value of my content. So these letters that she has crafted using Chat GPT or some other application, it has spit out exactly what she needs to say to YouTube. Saying without permission undermines the market value of my content and misleads viewers. The hypocrisy right now into associating the infringing content with me, causing confusion and market harm. This infringement violates my exclusive rights. Again, responding to YouTube copyright claims. She knows in order to claim copyright, you have to have exclusivity, exclusive rights. So she throws that in there. This infringement violates my exclusive rights as the creator and harms both my brand and legitimate use of my work. So, Vicky, yes. So she's telling her revengers to flag and report my channel for harassment. All I'm doing is exposing the truth. That's it. All I'm doing is giving commentary about what she's doing to my channel and how she's targeting me. And the responses, she took down my channel. She is that Whitney Jameson. She did come here last night with all the hallmarks of trying to take my channel again. Danielle Robertson has created numerous dark pornography. She has numerous dark, using my image and using others. This is what she does. This is who she is. She is heavily into that, and she weaponizes the use of creating and or distributing pornography. It's abusive. It goes against YouTube's community guidelines on sex and nudity. That's what it is. And she knew by making that switch, if it had been up there just a few more seconds, they would have taken my channel and then posted up, channel terminated for community guidelines for sex and nudity. Danielle Robertson, each time she has gone after Facebook, Instagram, she puts sex and nudity. It's abusive. It's fraudulent. It's a lie. She's the criminal. So, this is what she does. By now, if people believe her, go ahead and believe her. But I have so many receipts. She is a fraud. She is a fake. She is a phony. And she has been trying to take my channel permanently removed for more than 2 years. And YouTube is on to Danielle Robertson. This history against this small channel in such a short period of time is abusive. And if you don't think that Danielle Robertson creates, hang on for a second. Hang on. So, this is from an article here in Michigan. Deepfake pornography ban passes the Michigan House with bipartisan support. Okay? That's what she does. She creates deep fake pornography. And right now, here in Michigan, when when the Senate approves it, because the House has passed it, when the Senate signs it, Governor Whitmer is going to put it into law. It's going to be a crime. And I have receipts of Danielle Robertson's use of deep fake pornography against me. That will be a crime. Okay? Not just civil. It's going to be criminal. Nobody can tell me when to move, what I'm doing. Okay? But the receipts are piling up. Okay? That's Danielle Robertson. She has a history of abuse. And if you don't think I can show receipt after receipt of her little ring of people that she's been sharing deep fake pornography with and creating with and distributing, she has been mailing and sending over the electronic wires deep fake and pornography, distributing it. Okay? It's just a matter of time, Danielle. On the dark websites, this is her MO. She is obsessed with the use and abuse of pornography. She is. She's deviant. Yeah, she is. And she doesn't want the truth to come out. But it's going to come out, Danielle. It is. It's coming out. And it's just a matter of time. because the receipts, like you try to create a fake paper trail on me. Well, we've got a real paper trail on you. That's right, Danielle. Hmm. That's right. Just waiting. Hmm. Got your name all over it. Danielle Robertson. I can't. Oh, yes, you can. It's malicious. It's her. And you know what's also very, very interesting? Somebody else in Louisiana. Matter of fact, a few folks in Louisiana. Uh huh. Who you know down there, Danielle, is into the art. Yeah. Cat Max says it's going to be wild when we find her. It is. Now let me take this. Go back here. Let's just go back to our TikTok. It is. So again, it's a distraction, and that's what fraud looks like. Now let me just show you some of the emails from YouTube. Hang on. And for each and every one of these, hang on. See if I can blow this up. A little bit more so you can read it. This is from my email. Yeah. October 19th. I have them 15, 16, 17 dates. I pulled this one. Hello, we received a takedown request for your videos. You see it's titled Copyright Takedown Request. Okay. They give the channel ID or the video URL. But here it says, again, this is on the 19th, just a few days ago, one I haven't shown you. Says, as a result, wait a minute, let's go back up here. I didn't read it all. It says, we received a takedown request for your videos listed below that we've determined is invalid. Okay, they do this for each one. As a result, we've reinstated your videos unless they've been previously deleted and the associated copyright strike was resolved. Below is a record of the invalid takedown requests we received for your videos. Note that the complainant's physical address and phone number have been redacted. So again, now they've sent me these emails. So this is what they wrote to Whitney, aka Danielle. Thank you for submitting a copyright takedown request. Your request, let's turn this down just a little bit more, will be reviewed to make sure it's valid and includes all required elements. In your request, you have asked that we remove the videos and prevent any copies from being uploaded in the future. We'll reply to this email when we've taken action on your request. To check the status of your takedown request, go to Removal Requests tab in your YouTube Studio copyright page. From here, you can also turn off Prevent Copies features. This is a feature that makes best efforts to prevent copies of your videos you ask us to remove from being re-uploaded to YouTube. Keep in mind that this feature should only be selected when you have exclusive worldwide rights to the content specified in your takedown request. Here is the information you gave us. Copyright owner name, company name if applicable, Whitney Jamison. Your full legal name, aliases, username, or initials not accepted. She responds, Whitney Jamison. Your title or job position, what is your authority to make this complaint? She says, owner. Username, Whitney S. Didn't we see that on the channel page? Whitney S. Email address, here is given. The URL of allegedly infringing video to be removed, she requests. Description of the work allegedly infringed. She says, my artwork. Danielle Robertson has used the same exact phrasing. Request under Danielle Robertson to remove a thumbnail before. Take down where you see Whitney's name, Danielle Robertson's name appears. She uses my artwork. Okay. Title of the artwork, my custom thumbnail. Type of artwork, photo. Where does the content appear? She says custom thumbnail. URL, again, of the infringing video to be removed. Describe the work allegedly infringed. She says my artwork. Title of the artwork, my custom thumbnail. Type of artwork, photo. Where does the content appear? Custom thumbnail. Country, where the copyright applies. She says US. And then she checks each of these boxes. 1. I state under penalty of perjury that 1. I am the owner or an agent authorized to act on the behalf of the owner or an exclusive right that is allegedly infringed. 2. I have a good faith belief that the use of the material in the manner complained of is not authorized by the copyright owner, its agent, or law, and this notification is accurate. It is not accurate. It's all fraud. So she knowingly responds. She doesn't care. Danielle Robertson doesn't care if she lies to YouTube. Here it is. I have video receipts where she impersonated Danielle Elizabeth Allen and said, I put up her picture. So which one is it, Danielle Robertson? Are you Danielle Elizabeth Allen? No, who you are is anyone that you want to be when you want to take my channel down. A fraud. And then she says, or agrees to, of is not authorized by copyright owner, its agent or law, and this notification is accurate. I acknowledge that under Section 512F of the DMCA, any person who knowingly, materially misrepresents that material or activity is infringing. So if she's alleging that I'm infringing on her, may be subject to liability for damages. So this is illegal. Federal, this is copyright. That's why it can be taken to a federal court. So she has done this time and time and time and time again. Bogus, fraudulent, malicious. Then she checks, I understand that abuse of this tool will result in termination of my YouTube channel. Authorized signature, you see, is Whitney Jameson. She's going to tell her Avengers, that's not me, it's you. I don't care what Danielle says, she's a liar. She's an impersonator, a proven one. I don't have to convince her. She has to try to convince people that she's not a liar. Everybody knows she's a liar. They're just afraid to say so. Or they're a liar themselves, so, one liar identifies with her, another. Then the YouTube team, you can see, they continue on with more emails. You received this email to provide information and updates around your YouTube channel. So they're going back and forth with Danielle or Whitney to give her updates, a status. They say, or write, YouTube writes, "Hi, Whitney S. Thank you for your removal request. We've reviewed your request and need some information from you before we can proceed. Please read the entire email carefully for a complete update of each video's status. Add video details, action needed." So before they take these videos down, during this process early on, they're saying, look, we need some more information. Although she gave that statement about the robot, the African American woman with the afro and all of that, they're saying, no, okay, we need more. We need you to answer some of these questions. Your identification, they say, of the specific copyrighted work at issue is unclear. To identify the specific work allegedly infringed, answering some or all of the following questions will be helpful. Required. So she has to respond to this before they can move forward to take my videos down. They ask, what is the title of your copyrighted work? If your work is untitled, give a description of the contents in the works. What type of copyrighted work is it? Then they ask questions that can be answered, that they encourage to be answered. When was it authored? By whom was it authored? If portions of your work appear in this video, what are the specific timestamps in which this occurs? So, this is how she responds. Videos in question, they put. The first one, she says, artwork photo. Title of my artwork, my custom thumbnail. Content found in custom thumbnail. The second video that was removed in this email, artwork, photo, title of artwork, the same, my custom thumbnail, content found in custom thumbnail. Then YouTube says, you may take back your claim of copyright infringement at any time if you change your mind. Mhm. The YouTube team. Okay. Then more is written. Here is the information you filled in. Copyright owner's name, company name if applicable, Whitney Jameson, your full legal name, alias, usernames, or initials not accepted, Whitney Jameson, your title or job position. What is your authority to make this complaint? Again, she says, owner, username, Whitney S, email address, the same. URL of allegedly infringing video to be removed. She puts that in. Describe the work allegedly infringed. She says, my artwork. Title of the artwork, my custom thumbnail. Type of artwork, photo. By the way, let me just pause for a moment. When does she find time to do all of this? She's up all night long responding, filing these fraudulent copyright takedown. So she's, it takes time to fill all of this in. Go back and respond to this. Even if it's just check the box. But she's typing this in. URL, again, she puts it in. Describes the alleged infringed content, my artwork. Type of artwork, my custom thumbnail. Type of artwork, photo. Where does the content appear? Custom thumbnail. This is not a boilerplate. She has to type all of that in. Hang on, guys. And by the way, if you just sent an email here recently, I see your request for something that you've been looking for. I'm searching for it, okay? I'm not ignoring. I've been busy today, but we will find it. Okay, let me come back. Again, the country where the copyright applies, US. I state under penalty. I've read this before. So she has to do this for each and every video that she makes the request. She signs it, authorized, signature, Whitney Jameson. Okay. YouTube comes along and she gives this response, the same response that she did before. For all these thumbnails, it's the very same thing. I've read it once, about my custom thumbnail when it was authored, visual artwork, robot alongside black woman with an afro. What she's saying, that I copied this exact thumbnail and on and on. And to the end, this infringement violates my exclusive rights as the creator and harms both my brand and legitimate use of work. The entire series of copyrights that she created to take my channel down, and it was down. It was removed. It was. And I have that email too. It was terminated along with others. Mm-hmm. Daniel Robertson is being exposed. Kicking and screaming, you're getting exposed, Danielle. Period. That's it. And people are going to know that you are the fraud that you are. All right, so then they respond again because she's going back and forth. They write, YouTube, "Hi, Whitney Jameson. Thank you for your response." So she's responded, right? "We've reviewed it and provided updates below. Request resolved. Thank you for your request. We reviewed your delayed copyright removal request and we let the uploader know that they have 7 days to take action before the video is removed." So she filed copyright claims for immediate takedown. Okay. Then she filed a group of copyright claims that fell within giving me 7 days to have them removed. But she filed enough to take my channel out. Okay. These were just before the last group. Okay. So YouTube is saying, yeah, we've contacted this individual, me, and we've told that person, you got 7 days to remove it, or your channel, the video will be removed. So again, if someone does that, it's 7 days. The clock is ticking down. You don't have a choice. Either you remove it or you leave it up and you receive a strike. She did it so many times, it would wipe out my channel as well. Okay. Then YouTube writes, during that time, the uploader may choose to do one of the following: do nothing and allow the video to be removed after 7 days, reach out to you to request a retraction of removal request. Danielle's not going to remove, retract it. Okay. Delete their content, which will cancel your removal request and avoid a copyright strike. And here it is, more videos in question. How they use a combination of bots or human automated system, telling her that she can take it back or whatever. Then they go over the information that she filled in once more. Again, this continues to go back and forth. Okay. She signs it under penalty of perjury. All of those things we've talked about. Then YouTube comes again. It's a continuum on any, case. You can put it as case because they give it a case number, copyright case number. So while it's in process or it hasn't been resolved or whatever the status, you get updates if there's anything important. So YouTube writes again, you receive this email to provide information and updates around your YouTube channel or account. Hello. Now this is to Whitney as well. The content has been reinstated, they're telling her, because the information we received from you was incomplete. We are concerned that some of the information in your takedown request may be fraudulent. Please understand that YouTube receives many fraudulent copyright takedown requests. Again, this says the content has been reinstated. So they had removed it After, she did her response, they were convinced it's hers, we're going to remove it. But in the interim, I was doing some follow up. And they came back after they did further investigation and wrote this. Please understand that YouTube receives many fraudulent copyright takedown requests. So they get a lot of fraud. They said many fraudulent copyright takedown. And we take abuse of our copyright takedown process very seriously. See YouTube LLC versus Brady, D. Nebraska 819 through CV 00353. We remind you that in your allegation of copyright infringement, you stated, and that's you, Danielle, as Whitney Jameson, that one, you are authorized to act on behalf of the owner of an exclusive right that is allegedly infringed, and acknowledge that any person who knowingly, materially misrepresents that material or activity is infringing may be subject to liability for damages. You understand that abuse of copyright takedown process will cause termination of your account. So again, I'm getting copy of this. October 19th, right? So you see this clock over here. They come back and say to Danielle or Whitney S., for each video in question, please provide precise identification of the particular copyrighted work or works allegedly infringed and the basis for asserting that claim. To do so, you may reply to this email with the information requested. Please understand that we won't be able to process your request until we have received this verification. If we don't receive a response to this email from you within 7 days, your YouTube account may be terminated. You may be able to avoid termination if you retract your takedown request. If you wish to do so, please reply to this email with "I hereby retract my claim of copyright infringement. Sincerely, the YouTube team." End copy of takedown request. So they sent me a copy. I have said I have many emails. I do. For each and every single one of the bogus, false, fraudulent claims that YouTube determined were fraudulent. TikTok. Now, oh, really? Okay. Let's see when this was dated. All right. So, again, I'm looking at some email, some receipts. Yeah. All of these copyright claims, these bogus claims, this case in front of the CCB, in front of the federal, it's Danielle Robertson just keeps losing. And she's going to continue to lose, although she wants to make everybody think she's a winner. No, you're not. You keep losing, and you're going to lose big time because you've committed crimes, Danielle. We're talking about copyright crimes, fraud, claims. The receipts are piling up. Yeah. And what she's doing is trying to delay the inevitable. And she's really convinced a number of people that she's going to get away with this, that she's the smartest person in the room. No, she's not. Yeah. All right. So it's 11:11. Can you believe it? We've got 1 hour and 1 minute, 2 minutes right now. So I could really wrap this all up. Let me look at some of your comments. And yeah, we're going to wrap it up before or by 11:30. Okay. Let's take a look at some of your comments. Unless there's some like breaking news or something. Termination of her account, not Whitney's, and jail time for fraud, harassment, fake porn, and the list goes on and on. Well, it does. And the aliases go on and on. The burner phone numbers on and on. The burner email on and on. Her day is approaching where she's going to have to give account. And she's on the run now. She didn't want to respond, to the summons or the complaint. So perhaps Google, who has a subpoena that's been issued to them about Danielle Robertson account and all the accounts attached to it, I wonder, has that subpoena been, let's see, is it available now? I haven't looked at Pacer. Let's see if I can find any updates. Not since the ones I've mentioned. Something, a request for clerk entry of default, and then something about clerk entry default judgment. What's something about denied or So like there must be some information requested, or but I don't see a subpoena yet. But I don't think, I mean filed. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Kimberly answered that. She responded. She came into the chat because people were asking if the subpoena was available or filed. And she responded to that. Okay. Who else? Delay and distraction. Yeah. But now it's old and YouTube need to put something into place. Yeah. I'm not going to be dealing with this. I said 2025, I'm not, if everything comes back, I'm getting ready to go through a major purge. Major. Of Danielle Robertson. Mm-hmm. I am. Or she's going to be found out. And as I mentioned, the clock is ticking for Google. They, I think it's November the 15th, a response for all that information, accounts, links, comments, the list goes on and on. So who's behind this account? Yeah. Let's see. We have folks over on X, Facebook, Instagram. Let's check out Instagram real quick. Hey, Jinx. Over there on Instagram. Yeah. Again, you can email me at unwindwithteddy@gmail.com. I plan to go live in the morning sometime for Messy Mocha. Don't forget to check out my other channels, at least to subscribe if you'd like to. But don't forget, check out social media. X. Mm-hmm. That's where I'm going to be posting lots of receipts. And of course, on my community wall. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I haven't gotten around to watching like lots of people's videos. I just have not had the time to do so. Yeah. Let me just look through the chat. I think we're good. Yeah. Shout out to all of you who joined me in the chat. Joined tonight. Yeah. I know she's telling the Revengers. Yes. Yeah. And they are zombies. They are following her direction. They're going to follow her right to the point where she falls off the cliff. Okay. And some are going to fall with her. Just a matter of time. Yeah. All right. Biggest bear hugs go out to all the Grizzlies. Please hit the like on your way out. Join me again in the morning and email me. Keep your bear phones on. But now it's time to say good night. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Teddy. Good night.
So don't you tell me I am selfish just because I look out for myself. I've been happy, working hard, so I won't have to cry when I'm older. I could have done this or that. I remember when I used to. Don't do it cause it doesn't work. I'd rather tell him, shoot your shots. I did it, so I know you got this. We're all living one manifest. You'll get your dreams, just do your best. So don't you tell me I am helpless just because I'm searching for myself. I've been happy, working hard, just so I can say I told you so. I told you so. I don't need your approval to be myself. I got that on myself. Gracefully, gotta keep it cozy. I'ma take it slowly, one step at a time till my time is up. Why you stay mad at me? We gon' make mistakes, we gon' disagree. Are you so proud of me? If you just wait and see, you gon' rise. So don't you tell me I am selfish just because I look out for myself. I've been happy, working hard, so I won't have to cry when I'm older. I could have done this or that. I remember when I used to. Don't do it cause it doesn't work. I'd rather tell him, shoot your shots. I did it, so I know you got this. We're all living for manifest. You'll get your dreams, just do your best. So don't you tell me I am helpless just because I'm searching for myself. I've been happy, working hard, just so I can say I told you so. I told you so.